Denver Broncos are 3-point favorites on Sunday, September 24th, as they visit the Buffalo Bills in Week 3 of NFL action. The Broncos come into this game at 2-0 on the season, while the Bills are 1-1. Denver features one of the best offenses in the NFL by the numbers, as they are 4th in the league in scoring, averaging 33 points per game, while the Bills have the 4th best defense in the league, as they are allowing just over 10 points per contest. The Broncos were not thought of a team that had a great offense or a great quarterback, but so far this season, they are scoring a lot of points led by Trevor Siemian. He is completing 65% of his passes, and he threw 4 touchdown passes last week in a rout of the Dallas Cowboys. Siemian has benefited from a strong defense and a good running game. Siemian doesn't have to do a whole lot, as Denver can run the ball with C.J. Anderson, and their defense gets them good field position. Siemian simply needs to avoid turning the ball over, and he needs to get the ball to Demaryius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. The one concern for Denver is that starting left tackle Garrett Bowles suffered a bone bruise and an ankle sprain and is listed as week to week. The Buffalo Bills are 1-1 on the season, but they get no credit for beating the terrible New York Jets in Week 1. The Bills did next to nothing on offense last week and were beaten 9-3 by the Carolina Panthers. Buffalo could not run the ball against Carolina, as LaShawn McCoy had just 9 yards on 12 carries. He could have more success on Sunday against a Denver defense that was 28th against the run last season. The Broncos have looked better against the run this season, but this game will be a big test. Buffalo had just 176 yards of total offense last week against Carolina, and 72 of those yards came in the final 2 drives. The Bills have been solid on defense, as head coach Sean McDermott is a former defensive coordinator. He has his defense making plays, but unless Tyrod Taylor and the offense can do more, the defense is going to wear down. Buffalo was a bit fortunate last week on defense, as they held the Panthers without a touchdown, even though Carolina made it to the red zone 3 times. Carolina doubled their time of possession last week against the Bills. Taking a look at some NFL betting statistics, the Broncos have won 6 of the last 10 games in this series, but they're just 3-7 against the spread. The teams have not met since 2014, when it was Denver winning 24-17 at home. They have not played in Buffalo since 2011, when the Bills won by a score of 40-14. One thing we know is that both of these teams are going to look to run the ball a lot, and that means time off the clock. Denver and Buffalo both have excellent defenses, run-oriented offenses, and quarterbacks who are not known as big play signal callers. It all adds up to what should be a low-scoring game, so we'll take this game under the total of 40 points. For our pick and prediction on this game and every other game this week, and a wealth of free stats and information, check out bangthebook.com.